Hey Taurus, it's Basil from Basil Love Tarot. How are you, my friends? It's been a while. I hope you guys have been doing well. I felt like reading today. We just had the new moon a few hours ago. New moon in Libra. Should bring in harmony and balance, but new moon's all about new beginnings, new starts, so always a really good time to do a reading. So see what comes out for love, work, career for you. And at the end, I'm going to invite you to ask a question that has a yes or no answer. So please stay tuned for that. Okay. What's going on for Taurus? What's going on for Taurus? All right, on the bottom of the deck, which is the underlying energy of the read, I have Page of Pentacles. So in a love reading, this is my crush card. So either someone has a crush on you or you have a crush on them. If you're dating someone or you're already involved with someone, I think you see this person as the one, or they see you as the one. They only have eyes for you, right? It also can be pentacles or money, financial stability as well. So I could see that you're really focused on work and business right now as well. So we're going to come back to that and see how that plays in. But the main part of your reading here is we have a very strong Leo in your spread here. It was the first card that came out. So how many of you are involved with a Leo? And it's about balancing two things. It's about having the strength. I feel like, Taurus, you're doing too much, maybe. You're a little overloaded. Or, is this, you've been trying to figure out who you like, who you want, and at the bottom of the deck, you do end up choosing one. So I think you're having the strength to make up your mind. If you've been dating a few people, or your person has, if this is your love reading, I think you're making a choice here. You're whittling it down to one. If this is about your career, maybe you could be working out of two places. Maybe you have a full-time job and a side hustle, or you're just doing too much. You're doing too much and it's throwing you off balance. And what's happening, I feel like it's draining your strength. I think it's too much here. Interesting influence over that. I think what happens, how you get from the two to the one, is someone has something nasty to say. If you're dating an Aries, watch the Aries video, because this is pretty much kind of what I just saw with Aries. But I feel like you realize there's someone who's thinking too much about themselves. It can be somebody who is also a little bit tough around the edges, very narcissistic, can have a harsh edge and toxicity, and you're just not liking that. Okay? Over that, this also could be about your workplace. Maybe there's someone, or this could also be somebody who has regrets. If either you or your person or a person said something you had regrets about, whether it's work or your love life. I do see coming in, though, you are about to jump on your right path. If you're worried about which person you choose or which job you choose, which it could be anything. Maybe it's even a house where you're living, a location. If you're worried about choosing one, you make the right choice. Okay, wherever we are at any given time, we're in the right place. This tells me you're on your right path. And not only that, it's your destiny, and it's big money. Big freaking money, look at that. Okay? You do have an Empress going out. If there was something... All right, let's jump back to your work for a minute. I gotta go with what comes in. If you were trying to decide about starting something new work-wise, maybe you were going to launch a project, or you had an idea about a startup, or you're doing something, I kind of see that you decide not to do that. I don't see you switching gears with what you do. I think you realize you're on the right path, what you're doing now. Right, here is that choice, and there is your new moon. That is today. Again, there's this sense of you're trying to choose here, but I feel like you're staying on the same path. So let me clarify with this before we get to the outcome. I'm going to jump to it because it's a good outcome. You get the 10 of Cups. It's happily ever after. It's happy couple, happy kids. It's happy family. So whatever you choose here, it's pretty phenomenal. You got that in the Destiny card. So Taurus, this is not going to be a negative time for you. It's just about deciding who and what you want to do. So let's take a look. Let's clarify this a little bit more. Anytime I see the Wheel of Fortune, I'm thrilled. All right, this choice you make is going to happen all of a sudden. It's very fast moving. There you go. You have an aha moment. It comes to you. If it hasn't, it will. So hold on, okay? Things are about to shake up. At the end of the day, Queen of Cups, you decide what is best for you. It's about self-love. It's about self-care. It's about you fulfilling your needs. Maybe this is part of you zapping the strength. You're pleasing everybody except yourself. Work-wise, family-wise, relationship-wise. Taurus, you're an earth sign. This is about you, right? This person's only got one foot on the ground. You're an earth sign. You have to have both feet on the ground. So I feel like you make whatever it is you got going on, you make the choice that puts those 2 feet on the ground. Okay? The clarity comes. Clarity comes. Anything you're confused about, this new moon is moving that energy. You will know. Clarity is power. You do get the happily ever after card. So maybe if you've been too busy or just doing too much, just slow down. You'll figure it out. A big change and transition coming in a good way. So my Scorpio card, you have a Leo and you have a Scorpio in this read, if that means anything to you. Scorpio season starts October 21st to November 21st. So I think that's when I feel like you're going to really settle into whatever is coming. Oh, there's your friend. Not so much. They are going to try. You're going to change the situation. They're not going to have it. They just hijacked your read twice. Okay? So whoever this person is, whether this is you decide to quit a job, they're like, they're going to bug you. Or this relationship, this is drama. You're like, no, I got to do this for me, this blah, 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 blah. And now, no, they're not taking the big change and transition here. They're going to text you. This is my text email. They're going to text bomb you and say, I want another chance. Please, a new beginning. You're like, I know you tried to make this choice. If this is work, right? They're like, look, this is the King of Pentacles. You can choose your own hours. You can have your own department. You can do whatever you want. You can be the head. We'll make you the head honcho. You can be the CEO, whatever you want. Okay? But in the end, you have the Star. They're hopeful, but you've already put the toxicity behind you. You've already in your new start. It's also an Aquarius card. Right? So, this is after the first of the year. You've already seen where you're going. You've already put this behind you, right? You've moved on, Taurus. In your love life, you'll get text bombed. Please, let's start again, right? And they're like the King of Pentacles in this read, and then the Hierophant. It's almost like they keep trying to promise more, and then you say no, and they make a bigger promise, or they want, they just keep saying more and more and more, and you're like, I'm already done. Okay? You're already done. So expect this King of Swords. Yep. They know when you're off kilter, and they know that you're not 2 feet on the ground. That can be when you're vulnerable, right? But here you are now. You're going to take a leap of faith, and you're going to go for it. The Fool is the 0. It is a brand new beginning. It's a dreamer, but this is now stress-free. You stop being busy, and now you're stress-free because you make this important choice. So it's about what this new moon in Libra is about. The scales back and forth are now even. It's about balance. It's about harmony in your relationships, in your family, in your workplace. You achieve that, Taurus. Okay? But just expect this person, that energy, woof. I don't know who they are, but you got to get rid of them. Sorry, but yeah. What have you got? 8 of Earth. 8 right off the bat is money and abundance. Skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic. Going back to school. How many of you are going to do some retraining? Or go back to college? Or go to school of any kind? That's a possibility, but it's an 8 and it's Earth. That's you. Abundance and Earth. 2 feet on the ground. But skilled work is rewarded. So you have money coming into you, I think, this in a big way for work. You're getting a huge promotion, a huge payout, a huge bonus. And who does not love that? Big happy changes. That's what we got right here. So I think this is going to be an end of a difficult and stressful time for you, Taurus. Okay? So I said we were going to ask, go ahead. I have my yes or no answers here. Go ahead and ask the question. It can be about this read, can be about anything. Put that as a yes or no answer. Okay? You got it? All right. What do we got? Oh, it came out before. Yes. Happening. Happening. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right. All right, my friends, if you would and you like the video, please hit the like button. It helps me get back on track on YouTube, which is not easy once you stop for a bit. So if you would do that for me, I would really appreciate it. Please say hi in the comments below. Good luck with this new moon. It may be a little bumpy, but it goes in a good place for you. So just keep asking yourself what you want, what you need. And just remember, whatever you answer, you're right where you're supposed to be. Okay? I promise you that. Thank you, my friends. Take care.